Previously on the My Player Career Mode.
My name is Billy Fisher, and all I've ever wanted to do in life is become a professional football player. So I headed down to the park to meet my friend Kirchhoff, meet my friend Josh, and meet my friend Jimmy. We played a little bit of training drills, as you do, and as I left this little training session with my mates, I ran because I had to get home quick. I accidentally bumped into a guy. He said he was actually watching me for a Premier League football side. Billy Fisher has signed for Sunderland. Here goes Billy Fisher, lovely ball onto the wing, onto the right hand side, and a wasted cross from the winger, and I felt like I was the best player in my team, but my team was letting me down. We need to start pulling some results out the bag. Hopefully I'm a part of the plans for the future. The manager did say go ahead and take your trip home, your future at Sunderland. He's decided to let me go out on loan to another club, and I will become the best player ever in Premier League history. This is not the end of Billy Fisher. You know, one of those days when you wake up in the morning and you're like, this is gonna be a great day. This is gonna be a beautiful day. This is gonna be the day I'll make a difference. This is one of those days. These are one of those days that I had. I got up, brushed my teeth, had a little shower, thought to myself whilst in the shower, I had a little idea. Let me go for a jog today. Instead of going football training, instead of going to play in the park, let's go for a jog. Let's try and get my stamina going. Let's try and get my stamina working. So I got changed, made my way out of my apartment, which at the moment I am paying £400 of rent a week for. A week, not even a month, a week. But there is no denying, whilst on this jog, it kept coming back. Your future at Sunderland could be over. You could be going out on a loan deal, and all that just kept coming back to me was our rivals deal with Emenike falling through. If they make that deal possible, how will we be able to put up a fight when it comes to the Tyneside derby? How will we be able to put up a fight when it comes to winning Premier League games? I had nothing to worry about. A phone call from my agent just told me there is another club looking for a very good striker, a big striker, a target man. So I jumped in a taxi and made my way towards that stadium, and as I jumped out of the stadium I had a look at it, and this was gonna be my new club. This was gonna be, under my goals, under my assists, the best club in England, in the country, and then hopefully in Europe. I made my way to the door. I had a slow-mo walk going on, because that is what happens just before you sign a contract for Newcastle United. That is right, I can't get no football at Sunderland. I go to the rivals. I was on trial. I never signed a contract. I'm now at Newcastle United and I have signed a contract, so there's no way in hell I am moving away from Newcastle United right now this season. As they make it forward though, it's Bordeaux on our first friendly and they can't get a chance out of that one, booted away by the defenders, and it's kind of the same story that I had at Sunderland. However, like I said, I can't move away in my first season here at Newcastle United just after signing my contract. A shot there, a wasted chance after a very good through ball from your boy Billy Fisher. Billy Fisher plays it out onto the left hand side. It then falls back to the border defence. We win the ball back. He gets it into Billy Fisher. Billy Fisher shoots another shot from a Newcastle player, and he smacked the post. Big chances for Newcastle United to take the lead twice there, and we just can't find the back of the net or the target after Billy Fisher's rebound shot goes to Matt Ritchie and he goes begging. And these are the kind of chances I'm talking about. I'm waiting, trying to get into the middle of the box, trying to get there for a header, and he plays the cross way too early, and once again we come away with a 0-0 draw. Now you can blame me for this. I haven't got myself my shooting boots on. Could be looking at some new boots after getting my wages and my advance money from Newcastle United. However, I feel like my teams aren't doing enough. I'm not sure how I'm going to improve, how the team's going to improve, and most importantly, can we get the results that I've came here to come and get? As you can see, I'm riding home in a different car today, actually given a lift by my mate, my new mate, Matt Ritchie. Yep, Matt Ritchie decided he was going to take a warmth to me. I was first to jump in the car as soon as he offered to take me home, and he was like, let's go in my brand new orange Chrysler. Very good car he's got there. And also I then got an email saying for Club and Country, apparently they're not only wanting me to play for Newcastle United, they actually want me to be the next big thing in an England shirt. The next morning I woke up feeling as fresh as a daisy. However, one thing I noticed straight away was I had a little bit of a mindset change whilst I was sleeping that day. I woke up when I sat down on my sofa, watched a little bit of TV. What happened to be on TV was a car commercial, and it felt like it was time for me to get my own form of transport, my own vehicle, and make myself reliable on myself, get into places on time, get into places full stop. You know what I mean? I don't want to be catching taxis. I don't want to be taking lifts. I want to be able to get myself there. So what I did is I went on my laptop, went through the legendary car mechanics and car sales pitch people, which is legendary, and they went through their stock. They had a few great cars in there, a few overpriced cars, but I was looking at something just to get me from A to B for now. But right now, at this moment in time, I'm still catching taxis to football games. I'm still catching taxis to work, and hopefully, just hopefully, it will improve my situation really soon, and we can start driving ourselves to the stadium, driving ourselves to training. The new Newcastle striker cannot come to work in a taxi. I will be looking at a vehicle real soon. As you can see here, Billy Fisher straight away involved in the play at Newcastle United. You can see our player, lovely through ball into Diame, takes a shot. It's a big save from the goalkeeper at Udinese, and we just couldn't find our way past this goalkeeper. We kept getting our chances. Billy Fisher plays it into Diame, plays it back into Billy Fisher, tries to get a shot away. Great defending from the Udinese defence as well. It was just great defending and great goalkeeping by that side. As you can see, they got themselves their chances too. A good free kick there from their player, and Darlow having to pull off a big save. They then got another chance from the left hand side, headed in, and I don't know what Darlow was doing there, but gave them a huge chance to take the lead. Luckily for him and luckily for us, they didn't put it into the back of the net, which gave me and Diame a huge chance to go 1-2 with each other, playing little passive football. He plays it back out to me. Billy Fisher with a shot near post, and another save from the goalkeeper Scofitt at Udinese, and Scofitt was just in great form for them, but so was Billy Fisher. As you can see, I play the ball here, it then goes out to the left hand side, and I was quite disappointed in this. As I received the ball back, I turned my man, try to get a shot away, and I skew the ball wide, and another disappointing start for Billy Fisher under Newcastle. And once again we get our chance right at the end of the game. Right at the end of the game, Billy Fisher plays it through on the left hand side. He could got in here, but he decides to go towards the corner flag and messes up the chance completely for Newcastle United. I'm not sure if it's because he's a second team player and he's not sure what to do as a first team player, he's not experienced enough, or if it's going to be like this every time we play with Newcastle United, no matter who's playing on the wing and who's playing up front and who's playing alongside Billy Fisher. But later on in that day, Rafael Benitez did give me a little bit of encouragement. He did say to me, Billy Fisher, go ahead and check out what's in your garage. Go ahead and see what I've got you.